gods, goddesses, kings, queens, spiritual, melanated, light, multi-dimensional beings. You're here on Melanin TV. That's not what it is. Melanin Goddess TV, and I am Melanin Goddess. I hope that you are having a wonderful, amazing, phenomenal day because you've made it that way. Thank you for being here and watching this. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And don't forget to like the video at the end. Today we are going to speak about depression. And yes, depression. It is when you are so sad that you cannot function, you cannot do everyday things, and it messes up just your daily function. When you cannot get up out of bed, when you have to, and there's different types of depression, but when you don't even have the strength to take a shower. And if you do, it's only because you are literally forcing yourself to get up and do certain things. Okay? This is when you don't want nobody to be around, or maybe you want somebody to be around all the time because when you're alone, you feel sad. There are different levels of it. There's different ends of the spectrum. Bless you, Papi. There's different ends of the spectrum. You can be so depressed where you isolate yourself, or you can be so depressed where you just throw yourself at people. Okay? Now, depression is here in this realm. Unfortunately, it's very real because we create whatever is real, okay? Right now, this is real for me. This is because I'm living it. It's happening. I'm seeing it. Just like if we were in a simulation, which we already are, but if we were playing a simulation where we knew we were in a simulation, it would feel very real. And right there and then, that would be our reality, okay? So, depression right now is real because we have created it into this big thing that it has literally affected, the humankind, like mankind. And it's so sad because Austin. Shh. It's so sad because if we knew how powerful our minds were, we wouldn't be, giving depression all this energy. You feel me? But okay. I've been seeing a lot of crazy things lately. I won't say crazy because there's nothing really crazy. But just when I speak, just remember I'm using this language here that was provided to me in a way for you guys to understand what I'm saying, okay? But, so yeah, I've been seeing a lot of sad things on Instagram, on Facebook about young children committing suicide because they were depressed. I'm seeing, kids are 8 years old. 8 years old. When I was 8 years old, bruh, I didn't know what suicide was. Barely even knew what death was. You feel me? So it's kind of crazy to see this generation now and see, what is really going on in the mind of these children. Bullying has become, it's at its all times high. All times high. Y'all know what I mean. You feel me? Because I feel like social media, even though social media is a beautiful thing, people can connect. People can, could grow their business, make money out of it. At the end of the day, we live in a realm of duality. So where there is positive, there's also negative, and people use social media for negative things. Social media makes people depressed because people are posting stuff on social media, making it seem like they have this lavish, lovely life. And the people that don't, they're watching this and they're feeling so insecure about themselves. They get sad, why don't I have this? Why am I not where this person's at? Why is this person 25 years old and they have all of this and I'm 30? We're constantly in competition, which creates this bubble of sadness. And just in your room, laying on your bed, on your phone, you can create this crazy mental illness of that we call depression. That's how quick it can happen. Just being on your phone and you're watching somebody else live their lavish life, having a vacation, their vacation, and you just sitting there and that's when it hits you. Like, what the hell am I doing with my life? Then you start asking the questions, then you start crying, and now you can't get out of bed for 3 days. And tell me this is not real. Tell me it's not real. It's real. It's real. And we need to start taking it more serious when people say that they're depressed. Because a lot of the time we're like, oh no, you just this, you just that. No, you don't tell me what I am. You don't tell nobody what they are. You don't know. Like, guys, we must do better. We have to do better. We have to do better. We have to do better. And when somebody tells you they're at their ends, their wits ends, and they're saying they don't know what to do, and you know, I don't feel like being here anymore, don't just take that as just like, oh, she's just sad, she's just having a bad day, he's just having a bad day today. Bruh, really ask that person, yo, are you okay? Do you need some help? Like, do I need, like, what's up? Talk to me. Pry that shit out of them. Make them cry. Give them a hug. Bother them to fucking until they start really bawling, crying, and telling you what is wrong. See, I am persistent and I am consistent. Persistency and consistency is the key to everything. And that's what we need to realize. It's not nothing else. Persistency and consistency is the key to everything. So be persistent and be consistent and keep on pressing that person until they say what's wrong with them, or give them 2 seconds and come back. Do you want to talk? Because I want to talk. Like, what's up? What's going on? Like, no. Nah, like, we got to be more serious about that. And message for the parents. We need to stop. We need to stop coming home and going straight to bed. Or coming home, going straight to dinner, cooking. I understand y'all are tired. Y'all, I'm a parent. I get it. You want to come home and get to what the hell you got to get to and go to bed because you got to do the whole thing tomorrow. But if you got young kids that can speak, that go to school, take 5 minutes, take 10 minutes out of the day and ask your kid, yo, how was your day? And not just like, good. And that's it. That's the answer. You're like, okay. No, like, how was your day? Did anything happen today? How do you feel? Like, try to talk to your kids. Like, actually talk to them as if they're adults, because one day they will become adults. It's way harder to freaking fix messed up adults than it is to already create beautiful human beings from when they're young. We got to do it from when they're kids, you know? Like, I understand we all get mad at our kids and stuff like that, but it comes to a point, your kids, what you say to your kids affects them. Bro, we have serial killers, psychopaths, all sorts of people out here, pedophiles, and if you ask them why they do what they do, or you try to understand their story, I guarantee you 95% of it has to do with family. Has to do with either the mom treating them wrong, or the dad treating them wrong, or they just was, you know, too tolerant, or it's something parent didn't pay attention, didn't ask enough questions, something happened with a family member. It always starts with that. And the way that we cut that, we nip that in the butt, where we could have better human beings in this world, is to start creating them better. We're all kids at the end of the day. I was a kid, you was a kid, your mom was a kid, everybody was a kid. The way that we became adults is that we grew up. And everything that I saw and everything that I was taught and everything that was put in my subconscious has created who I am today. Okay, I got lucky and I didn't have, I didn't have the best childhood. That's why, I'm not all right there in my head, but I had to do a lot of deprogramming on my own, which, my mom could have helped me program these things in me already. I would have been better off. I would have been farther right now. But everything happens for a reason, and I am the way I am, and I love who I am, and I'm grateful for who I am. So, but that's why with Austin, I'm doing everything. Listen, we need to start doing better with these babies, okay? Because this is why we have these depressed teenagers later on who are doing all sorts of drugs to try to numb the pain, end up dying from drugs. It's ridiculous. It's a fucking epidemic, okay? Excuse my language. It's an epidemic, and it's sad, and I refuse for my son to have to go into a generation like that. I refuse. This is why I'm here on this YouTube, on your screen, yelling at you yelling at y'all, telling y'all that we need to do better. We have to. 8 years old, committed suicide. Like, come on now. Depression is a real thing. We've created it. We've made it a real thing. What we have to start doing now is teaching the young how to love themselves from very young. This whole not giving your son love and kisses and hugs and because you don't want him to be a bitch or you don't want him to be too girly or gay or, man, we are both feminine and masculine energy. We are both feminine and masculine energy. When I come out of this body, out of this shell, I'm not a sex. I'm not a female or I'm not a male. I am both. Okay? That's why I can be girly and that's why I could go ahead and be a tomboy if I want to be. That's why men can be all gangster, but then I can still turn around and cry. Okay? Because at the end of the day, we all have the masculine and feminine energy. So we need to stop training our boys to be so strong and not to have no emotions. Because, bro, we're fucking up the universe. We are fucking up the universe. Do y'all understand that? That's it. We're messing it up. Go ahead, Poppy. We're messing it up. And I'm like, come on. Listen. The signs of depression is when somebody is constantly telling you they are not okay. Or when they are not coming out their room. They don't want to go nowhere. They just, you can tell, okay? Nobody can tell me they don't know when somebody is depressed. You can get the signs. You're there long enough, you will get the signs. Because, yeah, they wear a mask. Excuse me. They wear a mask, but in between that, they can only wear the mask for so long. They're going to have to take the mask off for like 2 seconds to breathe. To breathe. And then that 2 seconds, you better be paying attention. We need to be more aware. Like, when I mean that, I mean that for every aspect. Like, we need to be more aware. Like, we need to do better. We need to do better. Or we just, like, we're not gonna make it, guys. We're not gonna make it. I don't see us making it if we don't do better. And we are doing better, and I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Bless you. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm proud of us as a human race, as a higher conscience entity. But we need to do a little bit more better. It's okay. It's okay. Like, we're gonna keep doing this until we get it. But I just really wanted to bring that to your awareness that depression it's not a fake thing. It's real. Look out for the signs. Parents, talk to your kids like they're your best friends. The same way you call your friend, you call your sister, your brother to talk to them all day, tell them how your day was, what happened. You vent. Let your kids vent to you too. Let your kids vent to you too. Like, don't treat your sons as if they have to be fucking muscle man. Like, no, they can cry too. They can have emotions too. Let them know it's okay. It's a human thing. It's okay. It's okay. People, we have these artists literally telling you guys they want to die in their songs. They're literally saying it. And we just bumping. We just bumping. I love you guys. I love you guys. And I need you guys to understand that we must love ourselves. We must love ourselves. Because it all starts with self-love, persistency, and consistency. And we could do it. We could do it. It's possible. It's possible. Okay? You guys, please go ahead and like this video. If you need to talk to anybody, like if you just need to talk, if you just need to literally, like, I'll just listen, or you just want to write and send it to somebody just so somebody can see what you're going through, please hit me up. DM me. My Instagram is Melanin Goddess 1123. MELANINGODESS 1123. Back thing it if you need to back thing it. Whatever the thing is. forward it. No, that's whatever. But go back if you need to hear that. But yes, hit me up. I'm here. I love you. Like, you are an extension of me. I love myself, therefore I love you. And I'm here for you. This is literally why I'm doing this, because I feel like there needs to be more people out here that is talking about these things, because we don't like to talk about these things. I feel like we need more people bringing this to awareness, and I also feel like people need more people like me and like other people who do this conscious stuff and this spirituality stuff, just to have somebody to talk to, just to know like, oh my God, there's a person out here that dead ass goes through what I go through, and they're out here putting it out there for everybody else to see. And I saw so many people doing it, and I was like, I want to be a part of that. I do. Because I know watching those videos really helped me in times where I was like, I'm done. But anyway, like I said, contact me. I'm here. I love you. Subscribe so you can see more videos. Bless you like this. And I'm gonna go ahead and put some links down here in my the bless you puppy in my description box thingy, about depression and just different things about how to cope with it and to see the signs and stuff like that. I love you guys so much. Have a good one. Stay happy.